Cohabiting is where two people are living together, a female and a male, who are not legal married.
Now, that's why in that we are just copying from Westerners.
Our teaching, Kubana, Vale, Lutra, Fundo, Chikuta, Paramana, Mulino.
And for you young ladies, let me tell you, just imagine today, like my mother said, umwana wamunobe afwa. Even you are not going to get anything. Tabaka kupendepo atini mukamfuira. Nokukuwanya kwa libano kwebati yo baba kuwanya. Tabaka kuwanya.
Welcome to Mpanda Mano, a life-changing program, a program that looks at real-life issues, real-life situations, and we feature traditional marriage counselors and counselors who are able to respond to many challenges that you are going through. I'm joined by two very special guests. I'm joined by Mrs. Angela Kapunda. Mrs. Kapunda, you're welcome. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm well, thank you. We're also joined by Mr. Geoffrey Msonda. Mr. Msonda, good. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. How are you and how are your viewers?
Today we look at cohabiting, a situation that is becoming a norm amongst our youths and even the grown-ups. It is common in the Western world, but we have seen it happening amongst ourselves. We'll start with you, Mrs. Kapunda. What is cohabiting?
Thank you very much, Mrs. Insofan. Cohabiting is where two people are living together, a female and a male, who are not legal married. They just decide that I love this girl, I'll pick her up and I'll start living with her. So people who are not legal married, living together, that's the meaning of cohabiting.
Why is cohabiting so prevalent now? Kale, it was not as common as it is now, but Geoffrey Msonda, why is it so prevalent now?
I think we are just copying from Western culture. As a Zambian, I think we have gone away with our culture. Especially nowadays, people, they can even Google, watch from the TV like where we are today. You see, that's where the problem is. So, for us to come with this program, Mrs. Nsofo, I think it's going to help us to bring people into their normal senses, because there's even a problem when they continue to live like that. So there are consequences which they can even face if they continue to live like that. So I think it's time to start bringing back our culture to our children, not even our children, even some of our fellow parents. They need also to change. That's why we always preach about the mindset. We need to change that attitude and to promote our culture as a Zambian.
What are the disadvantages of this practice, Mrs. Kapunda?
There are a lot of disadvantages of this cohabiting lifestyle. One, you find that when a man gets a woman, then they live in such a manner, when their health is well, they can live quite all right. But there is this consequence of maybe death. In case of death, how do you answer to the parents, maybe, or to the relatives of that girl you took into as your wife illegally? That's one consequence. And the other one is when that person maybe falls sick. Who do you report to? How are you going to sort out that problem? So that's why we are coming in as parents saying that cohabiting is not our culture. The reason being that it's where we are losing our integrity. Our dignity is going down. We are being pointed fingers that because that marriage is not recognized. That's why we are calling it cohabiting. And in our culture, Zambians or the Africans, it is not there. We don't even have a name in Bemba and so forth of cohabiting.
You are watching the Mpanda Mano life-changing program. I'm talking to Mrs. Angela Kapunda and Mr. Geoffrey Musonda. If you have situations, if you have contributions on this discussion, you're able to interact with us by sending us a text message to 0761 541900. 0761 541900. That is for those text messages. Also note that this program is available for sponsorship. Get in touch with our marketing team and you will be able to sponsor this very important program. Now, still talking about cohabiting and the disadvantages that come with it. Mr. Musonda, how do we make it right? How does a couple that has been living together for a long time make it right?
I think there's a room for change. They need to go and see their parents. If you are watching on this program, sometimes these people, they do it because of ignorance. So they can go to their parents and inform their parents that, okay, like my colleague has said, now that's why that we are just copying from Westerners. What is cohabiting? So even you, my fellow parents, because these children, they don't stay there for a long time without the consent of their parents. I'm sure their parents, they know that these children are living together. So to you, my fellow parents, it's time now to put things in order. And for you young ladies, let me tell you, just imagine today, like my mother said, even you are not going to get anything. Tabaka kupendepo atini mukamfuira. Nokukuwamya kwali bano kwebati yo babakuwamya. Tabaka kuwamya. Now are you going to accept to live like that? So you need to have that dignity to go back. Okay, for me, umuntu ali lipire something. Because even biblically, it's just like that. You remember that person who went and worked for a second born daughter, and then after that they told him, okay, since you have finished with this one, according to our culture, the person was supposed to get married first, the firstborn. So you are going to work even for the second born. Okay? That's why even us members, we got that culture. Okay? So we needed to continue with the same culture. Umwana kashafuria kwa taidia iya kwebati bali lipira for something pali not waitwala fye ero kukesa abefikesa chitika ukabwela pofye even nama properties yakabapo yonse tapali no winga kwata konangu yamu because you are not legally married to that person. Mure yangala fye mure yakasha fye muchibembe chini.
Now, Mrs. Kapunda, who is to blame for this that we are discussing today? There are children involved from both families and there are parents involved. What is the role of the parents in bringing sanity in this situation?
First and foremost, this should be implemented in us parents, knowing the way or maybe the route or the path I went through when I got married to my husband. So you find that a parent, if maybe taupilwe tetasuminishe mwana wako kusendwa familia ile msango wako habiting yao. So first and foremost, the blame is going to the parents. Because as a parent, I should know kwebati umwana wandi mwa umupa kumusenda pano afili Africa. That's why even the Bible says, man shall leave his parents and cling to his wife, and these two shall be one. So ngamatumulole shefe, that integrity should come from the So my role as a parent is to see to it that from childhood now we start training to be responsible and to keep her dignity. Channel procedure yachupo ni somebody should not take advantage of you just because maybe you are kuba na balelo bale monoko batawe shako so you know alansende ona alafe na you see so to abano kufunda abana besubwino right now it's us parents who are being blamed because we are not teaching our customs to our children the way we are brought up by our parents. So in time so as a result you find They don't even make a follow-up where mwana. Because imagine if you maybe 2 years. Now for 6 months, now not even that much, but a month with a man. Where am I as a parent? Them with a Miss Panganda. I should go and look for my daughter. None I'm saying that. You can so come on and dad. But you are finding as parents, you are just quiet. We just see on radios, we just watch on TV. At Jenny and Johnny, they are living in Parkland, Mr. Mpanda. They are cohabiting. Number one, China man she cohabiting whereby for you to keep quiet, follow up. Even the parents of the man was a no man to cohabiting. None are also to blame. So first blame is going to my parents. Where are we? Why are we so quiet? We don't make follow-ups about in the situation. Then too, the other blame goes to the girl. Oh, we're saying that Nisha Suminina, because according to our teaching, so if I've gone through that, teaching from your parents, you are to blame what I sang and we are no mendo, which Africa Panganda. So now we're digging into your. So we are very much concerned about the parents of maybe the girl and the parents of the man. Needs to allow the because if I was married, customer in the right manner, until I was declared wife and husband, I don't know how to kill them. Needs to allow me show my want to send Navana quiet. Desperation, desperation, maybe I won't be married on time. Let me just go with this man. You've said, I love you, let's go. We live together. I've got a 7th quarter, maybe I've got a room which I'm renting. So much blame goes to the girl. Knowing no more, so let's knowing Kwebati, Ichupo, Chariquata China and proceeded to fall.
Like Mrs. Kapunda has said, this goes on for years. Others would cohabit for 5 years, for 6 years, and they are going as far as buying property. Sonda, what happens when one of them dies and they have bought property together? What happens in that instance?
Marriage certificate, no insalamu, so malamu itasha. Ebo fikwa ribanaba upwa. Legally fyari upona certificate yali kwa tamuro for property nani grabi nomba wati mwa msango foti bamupani babruru kuti batife ifota tukwiship but the blame also now coming to the parent shemwe bafyashi to request na mumona our culture I think na irubana kulubana I'm sure through this show maybe we are going to bring back our culture to a normal sense according to our culture. I think we're not supposed to behave like this. So to you young ladies, like the way the program is called ourselves Mpanda Mano, the advisors, we are advising you, if you are doing that, please turn down your volume. You need to go back to your parents. Even you parents, if your children are behaving the way they are living together today, just go back and meet them because you have got the power to do so. Last time mchibemba turanda limbure sanse rutalira mena mishira. Umwana bamufunda pakuya. Ayin. Now umwana aitwereshani. Aisangana kuri uko kwini. Naye nama human right tule kwa atafuwe bana. You know, let's not abuse our right. I know you have got the right to enjoy your life, but not the way you are enjoying your life today. Because later you are going to find the problem and you are going to fail even to go and meet your parents. So it's better you put things in order today. Because if you continue to living like that, we are just cohabiting. No, it's normal like that. Even when I went to school, I don't know if it's England, it's UK, I saw this thing happen. Iwe, niku UK oko not if you have to order fileta ku. Na nku America oko kwini. Not kunoko le fileta ti cohabiting. Cohabiting na banani. If you from reach tefio, finish if okesa funda bana bo. Because if to learn pano, it's not for us only. Even our children, they are going to learn from us. In what I'm talking right now, it's not but maybe I learned from my father, my grandfather. But this time, these children, if they are behaving like that, what are they going to teach their children?
Now, in speaking of making things right, from the traditional aspect, Mrs. Kapunda, how is this corrected? How is it done? I'll give you an example. In case of death, what happens when one dies? Because when people are married and one dies, there's the cleansing that will go on, all the rituals that happen. But what if they've been cohabiting for 10 years and one of them dies? From the traditional aspect, how do we correct that?
Thank you very much, Mano, so far. First and foremost, when death arises in that family, whereby people have been cohabiting for about 10 years, there comes the problem in because their parents who used even to visit them. So what they do sometimes, when they sit down, they even start blaming the husband that you have to pay. You see? Just because they are now bitter that their girl child has passed on. But you don't say they even used to go there. They didn't even demand anything from the man side, saying but when death occurs in that family, parents are not a problem in Kalambasani. They will just say that wakuwamie mpaka fuli pile. Ero hapana kupingula bala pingula nefi ndio fuichi tefo chifirechava. Ngatwalolesha mu culture nomba Yesu. Ngachachitika ama parents you are to blame tatufire no kuima okutampa no kuladikilisha. Twata fe demand ifintu feeling mpaka tumuwamie udia. Because for 10 years for a family where we for abana to cohabit for about 10 years. Blame yalabwelera kulifa. Number to allow Kakash just because that other person has passed on to allow what you are amulipira pantawalipira. More especially in Mona Kashua Badilla Pokfo. More Mekwen Alaba Muchibe. They don't know more winning gaff. I find what my relatives, Vama, no more, they also come in. You go back to Nafata to Amu, Pantu put a Tishi. You don't expect a lemon of a Fimokozi, we muntu, Blue Damu, Pidatomi Shoka to Mukashua. So, Madame Nobati. I'm a fair about that's why today I'm looking at his parents. We should come in. Those who are watching us on TV should even come in to help before death occurs in that family. Now to go and some bishop Yanga Bapari took Monoquat, Manawandi Manawabi was saying that. What do you name for? So, number, they got 5 Ashibuko, to make a sender. Monana Muikala 2 years, now Mikala 5 years, and 10 years cohabiting in this manner. In our culture, there is no cohabiting. Bambi abatuma kubana na masembi. Tachabena right bachibilo. Bambi na kuchiro tabaise. Nkala ibafuka mu papa. Because the chitu chenta mashike. They win. That's why we should not even try to improve ourselves. Kubana besu are watching us on TV right now. Don't be cheated that you can pick up kumana wabene no kisamupa without paying anything. Without following a right procedure of marriage. Because in our custom, there is a procedure which starts when for you to marry somebody. You can't just get in, but you know we are cohabiting. This spoon I got Nana and then I'll return it back to the owner. How? Mano must be respected for that. You know, have a fair space what I wish I could. But with them reasons, because even the Bible by Geoffrey said, it is there. You have to pay something. There must be a symbol of marriage for you to get somebody. The important thing is the final and turn it back to the owner. No, not to back. As a human being created in the image of God, what God identity of God in that person. So about first of all, we should follow a right channel so that we avoid disadvantages as one mafia foundations and all the consequences coming in.
So that we spoke about property. I want us to talk about children. In these arrangements, there are children that are born out of these arrangements. One of them dies. What happens? Whose children are those? Traditionally, do you consider those as children out of wedlock or children in a marriage?
I think if it was not yesterday or 2 days ago, I watched on TV. There was a family who was complaining about my husband and the parents don't want to come one day so that we bury my husband. I don't know if you watch that clip. Okay? Maybe it was the same thing. Now, do you want even you to happen the same way? So for those children, for you to claim that this is my children, you have to pay. And you pay it before even the bury. Because and they will demand whatever they want. And you are not going to refuse. Where are we going to refuse? Because there's no time for you to discuss. Okay? The time we were supposed to discuss is already gone. Now is whether you like it or not, you pay. So that they bury that person. Okay? So for those children, you are going to pay for those children so that they can become your children. But it's not, that's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to put the things in order before it's too late. That's why I'm trying. Even to the same, my fellow traditional counselors, I think they're not doing their part. Because most of these counselors, I think nowadays it's just like business. They're not doing the right job for these children. I'm sure on the next program we are going to talk about the way things happen in the kitchen party, the way things happen in Filanga Mulilo Matebeto. We have just gone now. Like, I don't know where we are going. I don't know. So we need to put the things in order. We need to bring our culture to our children so that they can start learning where we are coming from and where we are. So that even when I come out from this program, I have to bring my son, my daughter, to come and sit here and say, okay, this is what my father was doing. He was teaching people about our culture. Okay, we don't have that. Maybe my father, when come out from teaching people about our culture, we don't have that. If you to learn, but if she learn, that what? Okay, so us, we want to groom even other people to come and help the Zambian people. If we know that, we know everything about culture. We are not saying that we know it all. No, we are still consulting other people about other tribes, about other tradition. Okay, so we need to bring things together. That's why, if we quality more son as a mindset, we need to come together as a nation and to put things in order.
As we are coming to the end of the program, Mrs. Mpanda, I just want you to re-emphasize why is it important that people should make things right, especially those that are cohabiting as we speak.
Those who are cohabiting right now, there are consequences which may come in as we are living this type of life, style of cohabiting. The advice that we can give right now, there is always a second chance. So we are talking to our fellow men and women who are cohabiting that they still have time to sit back and make things better. They could arrange more, especially to the man. So we say the man should go and see his parents and explain everything. That they may arrange and send somebody to the girl's family. That they may start a step forward to arrange and make things better. So it is never too late. They can be given a second chance, but they should not be shy or maybe saying, because in the having never been with 10 years or so, 5 years, 2 years, there's no need for what like color. All we are saying to those who are watching us over this TV, we are saying, no, you can start fresh again by swallowing your pride, taking a step forward, talk to your parents, talk to them and try to send so that you start paying what is due to make your marriage be a big one. Because right now, we should take the jupo. Now, let them show that cohabiting will change. We change the pantu, the partner from what they authorize that marriage to come to now husband and wife. So, we've said never too late. Let them do things better by going to their girl's parents, explain everything, and pay what is due. To say, no, we are sorry. We took it a wrong way, but we've come back. We've realized that what we've done is wrong. I think how bad a person may be, or how big that parent may be, if you have to take it. My parents, I'm saying, you have seen what earlier in the month, 6 months, 1 year. You don't have to wait and when you come in and say, why didn't you no. You know, in the instance you are watching on us on TV, it's the right time to take a step forward and make things better.
Thank you very much. We have come to the end of the program. Please note that the program is available for sponsorship. And also for those of you that have situations or questions that you want our traditional marriage counselors to respond to, you're able to send us a text message to 0761 541900. 0761 541900. I was talking to Mr. Geoffrey Musonda and Mrs. Angela Kapunda. Until next time, I've been your host, Patience.